Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Rhythmika, and you've reached Natural Vibrations. This is advice from the universe for the upcoming full moon eclipse, which is on the 27th. It's one of the longest eclipses, lasting over an hour after like 100 and something years. So there are going to be powerful changes at this time. So I wanted to let you guys get some direct advice from the universe. As always, these are general readings. If you wish to book a private reading, you can write to me at naturalvibrationsindia@gmail.com, or you can log on to my website naturalvibrations.in. I will be running a special very soon and for readings at a discounted rate, because I do feel a lot's been going on and everybody needs a little help. So that way, for those of you who feel like they couldn't afford me earlier, can perhaps try a reading now. All right, you know how this goes. We have card number 1, 2, 3, 4. You could ask the universe, God, whatever it is you believe in, what advice can you give me for this upcoming full moon eclipse? You could either choose a number that resonates with you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no 5. Or you can put your hand over the image and see whichever kind of pulls at you. And that's what I like to do. I pause the video and just put my hand over it and see which one calls towards me, and that's the one for me. So I'm going to give you a second. You can pause the video if it's too long, if it's too short, sorry. All right, so let's start with card number 1. Synchronicity number 87. These are the numerology deck. This is the numerology deck, yeah. For those of you who chose card number 1, the universe is saying is now is the time for you to open your eyes. You haven't been paying attention to all the signs and synchronicity that the universe is sending your way. It could be that you've been seeing certain repetitive, like for example, certain things keep popping up, like you'll be seeing a certain number over and over again, or you'll be seeing certain things, like certain people, certain situations, certain hobbies, whatever it is, over and over again, but you're just not paying attention to them. So this is a sign the universe is saying you need to pay attention to the signs. Right now it is very important. The universe is talking to you through these signs, and you need to pay attention to that, because the universe is always communicating. So if you feel lost and you're looking for answers, the universe is answering you through these signs. You just need to pay attention. And also it's a confirmation that if you've been seeing certain signs and synchronicity, then you're wondering, is it real or is it all in my head? This is a confirmation saying, yes, it is real. It's not all in your head. They're not all coincidences. All right, card number 2. Happy ending. For those of you who have chosen card number 2, it's kind of funny that this crystal was on it. I don't remember the name of this crystal. I think it's really pretty. It's a crystal of abundance. I guess I could Google the name, but I was just drawn to it and I put it over this one. So I guess it makes sense that I was sitting with it. I didn't even see the card earlier. For those of you who chose card number 2, is telling you that your happy ending is coming. Okay? So don't get disheartened. The physical world is a mirage. It's not real. Not everything you see is what it'll be. If things are not going according to plan and you're like, okay, this is never going to happen for me, things are not going to work out in any aspect in your life, because this is general. It's telling you your happy ending is coming. You have to stay positive, because abundance is yours. See, you got the abundance stone as well. Your happy ending is coming, and you have to remain positive. You have to stay focused, because if you go get into that depressed state, then you're blocking this happy ending. So be in that state, knowing, like, we don't know when it's going to happen, but it is going to happen. The happy ending is coming. For those of you who chose this, I think the earlier, this stone, by the way, that I'd used earlier, I think it was, it's, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. Never mind. This one I also don't know the name, but I told you what it was for. This is all the chakras, all the 7 chakra stone. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with this with the crystal. I just know a few. Ah, for those of you who chose card number 3, self love. Guys, I think this is pretty self explanatory. You need to focus on self love. If you're looking for love in your life, if you're looking for other people to love you, to accept you, if you're looking for a partner to love you a certain way, your family to love you, friends to love you, before you can get that, you need to start loving yourself. You cannot get anything from others that is not within you. The outside world is a mirror, it's a reflection of what's going on within you. So if you do not feel love, if you don't feel happiness within you, how is that going to be reflected back? You know, it's like looking into a mirror and you're crying and you're looking into the mirror and you're like, hey mirror, smile. Well, the mirror can't smile because it's just reflecting back what you are doing and feeling. The world is the same way, it's just a mirror. You have to focus on your self-love, because guess what? You are absolutely amazing. And I mean that for every single one watching this video. Each and every one of you is loved, because each and every one of you is amazing. You guys are specks of stardust. Do you know that? I mean, think about it. We're all stardust. We all were created, Big Bang, whatever it is you believe in. We're still made of the same material the stars are made of, the same atoms, the same building blocks. We're stardust. We look at the stars and we make, we wish upon a star. I mean, when we used to be able to see stars before pollution and stuff, but we're stardust. So how can you not love yourself? You are amazing and you deserve to love yourself, and that's all I have to say. So please work on that. The last one, this is the rose quartz. It actually has one of the Reiki symbols on it, and the last card is surrender. This is for those of you who have been trying really hard to make things happen in a particular timeline, in a particular way. Well, guess what? The universe is saying is you are not in control. You are, but you're not. Let's put it that way. Yes, what you want can manifest. However, timelines are so fluid. You may want things to happen tomorrow. Well, the universe is like, guess what, honey? You're not ready yet. You gotta wait till the time is right. And that only the universe knows. It's called divine timing. And sometimes we try, and also this is also an advice for when we're manifesting things through law of attraction. When we are so focused on what we want, you're like, I must get this, I think about this 24/7. Well, guess what? You end up coming from an energy of lack. When you have something already in your life, you don't really think about it, do you? Say you have a house, are you sitting all day wondering, thinking about the house? No, you're thinking about things you don't have. So, but you already have the house, which is why you're not thinking about it. How law of attraction works is you put in the intention, you know it's happened, and you have to work as if you already have it. So if you already have what you want, you're not going to be so focused on it. You have to surrender and let go and be in the frame of mind that, you know what, I already have it. And if I don't, no big deal. That's the most important thing. So you guys need to surrender this control of making things happen according to your timelines and the way you want them to happen. Alright guys, this was your advice for the upcoming full moon eclipse. Also letting you guys know this is a very, very strong time, strong manifesting energies. So please do a full moon ritual. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. I'll give you some tips. If you have any crystals at home, put them out in the moonlight so they get charged overnight. Put a glass of water under the full moon and drink it the next day. You can even put a crystal in it depending on which crystal you have. It charges the water, the full moon water. It's supposed to be, very therapeutic. If you guys have a copper cup, this is a traditional, like this I learned through the Indian Nepali shamans, priests. If you have a copper cup, fill it with water and one little grain of rice which isn't cooked, just like a regular grain of rice, which without cooking it. Put it out in the moonlight. The next day, take your ring finger, flick the water outside 3 times, drink the water, and eat that. Eat the rice. It's supposed to be very good for you. Somebody told me that. I do that every so often. It's nice. It works for me. The other thing at this time is your manifesting powers are on overdrive. Trust me, I know. So set out your intentions on the full moon night, especially. Say them out loud. Ask the universe for what you want. Thank the universe for what you already have. You can write them down. You can, it's also a good time to get rid of things. So if there's some negative shit you're holding on to, write them on a piece of paper and burn them and release them to the full moon. Ask the universe to take it away from you, and then start writing out your positive intentions. I hope you guys survive and are happy and fulfilled during this full moon, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.